Okay, Acie, if you could just give us an indication of, one example, a case study of somebody who was a client here who was able to turn their life around because of the work that we've done. Can you describe what happened in that situation, and maybe that could help all of us understand the services that we provide here?
Yes. What we can do is we have this one client who came in from a very deficient family, horrible background. While the time he was here through the life skills groups, the substance abuse programming, the sex offender programming, he's married now. He's very happy. He comes in and checks with us every once in a while. And when you consider he comes from a background where it was absolute chaos, his parents were horrible to him, he was abused, he was abusive himself, you can just see how, just in a short amount of time he was with us, he was able to see where his thinking errors were, his deficiencies, and he was able to get the tools necessary to correct that.
How did he come to us? I mean, what brought him here?
Well, he committed a sex offense, of course. And then he came to us from prison. He was at his short stint in prison. He was a little resistant in the beginning, but however, once he saw that we were not here to punish him, we were here to help him get on with the life, because we really do believe everyone deserves to have a good, happy life. And once he started realizing that we were not the enemy, he started listening to us, talking to us, he was able to pull himself together.
That's fantastic. Yeah. How many years have you worked here?
I started my 14th year.
What's the one thing that stands out in your mind after 14 years, or almost 14 years, in terms of what it means to be a counselor here? What stands out most for you?
It just takes a lot of patience. The clients just keep coming. It seems like no matter what you do. Unfortunately, we can't be doing this always alone. It has to be a community involvement. It has to be community education. It has to be, we can't just do this all by ourselves. And I believe that once the community starts understanding sex offenders more, the world starts understanding sex offenders more, they won't be as ostracized, and hopefully things will start getting better.
Yeah. How many folks are in this program here?
I believe right now it's like 65.
Mm-hmm. And they stay an average of how long?
It depends upon their issues. We have 3 different programs right now. Program A are the people who are a little bit more socially or intellectually disabled, so they're here a little bit longer, 12, 18 months.
Okay.
We have also people who should not be here very long because they have a very low risk, so they're only here maybe like 6 months. And we have some individuals then who can be here from 12, 18, 24 months due to their risk level.
When somebody leaves the program, then they are leaving here and going back into society. Is that correct?
Correct.
And where do most of the folks who leave end up actually living? I mean, do they move into the Mansfield community, or do they move elsewhere?
Actually, there's a very small percentage that stays in Mansfield, because most of them want to go home. They want to get home to their families, to their community. Most of the guys come from larger areas where there's more job opportunities, more social activities that are available, and so they want to go home. So they very rarely do we ever have a situation to where people want to come back, or they do come back. Sometimes I probably have to say about 3 times in the past 13 years we've had some people that it would not be safe for them at all to go home.
Oh, wow.
So they have been allowed to stay in our community.
Okay.
But we were also, with the work with the APA, we were very critical on if they could.
APA is
the Adult Parole Authority.
Okay.
So we had to look at their risk level, with the community being a bigger risk with them here, and luckily for them, it worked out well for them.
Do most of the clients here come from Ohio, all over Ohio, or some certain segments of Ohio? Or?
No, we have a specific area, a catchment area that we have to get our clients from. Occasionally, we are asked to take in someone from outside that catchment area, but doesn't happen there.
The catchment area would be defined as what then?
I believe it's 16 counties. 16 counties that we service. They range from the lakes all the way down to almost Franklin County or Delaware. I mean.
Okay, so it's mostly northern Ohio.
It's northern, about the middle of. It's kind of like an oval shape in the middle of Ohio.
Okay. Okay.
But it's mainly, actually it's small community areas like Morrow County, places like that, to where they really don't have the capability to have such a facility.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome.
Appreciate your time today and all that you do.
Thank you.